Pause your scroll and maybe steal a quiet corner, because Angelina Jolie just delivered a photo moment that hums with cool, grounded authority from the very first frame. If you know her as the globe-spanning star who blends fierce advocacy with meticulous craft, prepare to see a version that steps past red carpet ritual and settles into pure, effortless command. Stick through to the end, you'll catch the quiet choices that make this drop feel bigger than a single picture. For years, Angelina's public image has moved like a compass. Interviews that land with steady clarity, premieres calibrated rather than crowded, and a style language where precision does the talking. She's the odors collaborator who can hold silence like a line of dialogue, the humanitarian who turns attention into action, and the fashion minimalist who trusts architecture over excess. We all know the icon at full wattage. This post reads like the person behind it, nearer, warmer at the edges. Wholly in her lane. The hero frame lands outdoors just as daylight turns liquid. Angelina stands at a stone terrace, the skyline behind her dissolving into watercolor blur. She's in an ink-black column dress with a clean neckline, topped by a smoke silk trench left loose at the belt structure overflow, intention over fuss. The dress traces the waist and releases below the hip. The hem glides when a breeze finds it. Hair is polished and parted, falling in weightless sheets. Makeup is luminous, real skin glow, soft kohl that steadies the gaze, and a muted clove lip that anchors the palate. Golden hour does the rest, light along the cheekbone, a quiet halo at the collar. Without ever feeling arranged, the comments arrive like a standing ovation that knows when to whisper. Power that doesn't shout. This made me stand taller. Elegance is a decision. Within minutes, the thread becomes a style clinic. Why near black fabrics photograph richer than true black. How a fluid trench reigns in satin without smothering it. And why posture outperforms product every time. A few fans ask about her next directing slate or advocacy update. The raves drown the chatter. The verdict underneath is simple. Presence beats spectacle every time. Why does one image land with this kind of gravity? Because it nudges an old rule that women, especially those who've led for decades, should shrink their silhouettes to keep the serious label. Angelina opts out. She pairs discipline with drift and lets authority and allure collaborate instead of compete. The message threaded through the pixels is clear. When you're anchored, the frame follows your lead. Look closer at the styling and the quiet math starts to sing. Ink under natural light drinks the scene and pours warmth back into skin. It carves soft shadow that reads expensive. The trench's clean shoulder builds lift. The relaxed body keeps the look from going rigid. A spare neckline draws one uninterrupted vertical, lengthening without trying. Jewelry stays whisper thin, slender hoops. A fine chain, maybe a signet with history. Nails sit neutral so the eye reads silhouette and glow, not distraction. Nothing shouts. Everything supports. Composition is doing stealth work, too. The terrace rail leads your gaze inward. The softened skyline gives air around the subject. A breeze writes a ribbon of motion into hair and hem. The lens sits a breath low to lend lift without tipping into pedestal. Hands easy, shoulders down, chin level, no performative half turns, no busy fingers. You read poise first, outfit second, caption last. That order is the trick. Thanks for staying to the end. If Angelina's new photos spoke to you, tap like, drop your favorite detail in the comments. Trench line, ink dress glow, that golden hour hush, and subscribe so you don't miss our next spotlight on real confidence and refined style. Your silhouette, your story, celebrate both.